Hello Internet, it's me again back for my third battle of the Exeter University Pokemon Society Summer Tournament. This time against Mike, who is a big threat. If you haven't seen the previous battles, go back and watch them because the format is rather different. If you have, let's get on with it. Alright, and I'm at the far end. Lead off my Genesect, as is usual. It's Scarf, it can take most things. But Blaziken is not a great matchup for me. And so all I can do really is switch out. I know there's not a huge amount I know there's nothing I can really do against this Blaziken. I believe he resists every attack I have. I'm running Flash Cannon instead of Thunderbolt. So this is a bad start for me, but unfortunately I just have to go with it and see what he does. I go out to my Dragonite, because Dragonite is a very firm counter. And here I predicted him to bat and pass out to his Landorus, but I got the Diancie instead, which is probably fair. Diancie resists, is doubly super effective with both its stabs, but I break the sub, which is something. Now I have Flash Cannon on this Genesect. He knows that, he has to switch out. And I actually do quite a decent amount of my Genesect. And now I'm able to switch out into my Blaziken because this is exactly the same matchup as I had earlier. I knew it was very likely he was going to go for a Flamethrower. He couldn't risk me staying in and hitting him when he was locked into Scarf. So that was a safe play. And now I have the same advantage that he did of a Blaziken, which can be allowed to set up, which in this tournament is very dangerous. So he goes out to his Landorus, which is fair play. I went for a Swords Dance because I knew I'd get the switch. Saw a Stone Edge coming here, and now I have 2x speed boost, outspeed him easily. Now I wasn't sure if that would hit, but if that would kill, but it did, and that was really a turning point in this battle, because my Blaziken does a hell of a lot here. At +1 attack and +3 speed, it gets in hits to anything without priority, and it can take down pretty much any mon on his team, barring Diancie, but we'll see what happens with that later. Now I saw a Fake Out coming here. It was obvious it's his only priority user, and but I have Protect, which is not a problem. And now that he is Mega Evolved, he actually loses his Scrappy, which means he cannot hit my Gengar, and you will see that come into play later. So predict the Fake Out. He just wants to switch out here so he can Fake Out later. Hit Diancie, even with its 150 defense for massive damage. Flare Blitz just in case he's running Protect or in case High Jump Kick misses, and he's down. Now here I choked slightly. I went for a Flare Blitz because I thought that he would Protect. He didn't Protect, and I lost some momentum because he was now able to hit me back. I wasn't able to kill him in one, and so my Blaziken Sweep rather runs out here, which is unfortunate. But that was what I'd call a safe play. He's got a Citrus Berry, which is actually quite nice, guarantees getting up a substitute. But Dragonite is just a solid Blaziken counter, even at this low speed. He only has Power Up Punch. He's running Bat and Pass, Protect, Power Up Punch, and Substitute. Although I haven't seen him use Protect, possibly not using Protect, so he might be running High Jump Kick or Flare Blitz. But now I can just take him. He can't even Bat and Pass out now because I have my +2 priority. So this is very nice. Dragonite just takes him out completely. And now Dragonite here is done. I see I have a 5-on-3 advantage. I can't risk. I know Dragonite can't do much now. Can't switch out because he would come in then with only 4% health from the rocks. And I can't risk Genesect hitting anything on my team for any significant damage. So I just let him go. This way I can also see what he's scarfed into. And with this, I can now come in and resist his Genesect with his Iron Head, and go for a. I could go for a safe Flamethrower. I knew he would switch out. There was no way he wouldn't. but I didn't have to play particularly risky here. I have my solid Kangaskhan counter here in Genesect, and apart from that, in Gengar, sorry, and I have the momentum, so I felt confident I could take out his. So you see, I go for this flamethrower. Don't do much at all, but here I bring in my Gengar. He can only go for a fake out, really. He could only go for a fake out, and I could have in fact stayed in there and allowed him just been immune to every one of his attacks. But I didn't know here that he wasn't running either Crunch or Sucker Punch, so I wanted to go safe and just do what Mega Gengar does better. Just scum him, really. Just scum him. Destiny Bond takes him out, and that's a massive threat gone. Now, at the moment, I do. The only difference is a Smeargle between the teams, but a Smeargle here is not to be taken lightly. I was fairly sure that he wouldn't want to risk a Focus Miss. He would rather go for Dark Void. There is no Sleep Clause, and so predicted him there, and got a very nice moody speed boost here. So I can just switch out into my Darkrai, have a massive advantage over him, and I'm actually running Sub here, which made this quite nice and safe. Even if he got a focus hit, there would always be a risk of him missing the next one. I got a nice hit there, didn't need the crit, and I'm in a very good position here. But with my Sub up, and really the only thing he could pray for here was that I miss either a Dark Void or a Focus Miss, and he would have to go for a Flamethrower to take out my Genesect, because otherwise he could do no damage to me at all. And so yeah, this was fairly safe, and I land the Dark Void. He's asleep, and I just get the Dark Pulse in, and he's gone. And that was a good game. That's me now off to the semi-final, which has already happened. I recorded that one live. Bizarre match. Quite a lot of swearing. Just give that a go. I hope you enjoyed watching, and farewell.